in the continuation of my school project, this is my aunt. Name,
Valerie Carroll,
date of birth,
11/4/59,
place of birth,
Baltimore, Maryland, City Hospital,
City Hospital. And that makes you the age of
51 years old.
51 years old, still going.
Yes.
And you were also born in segregation as well, from my understanding.
Yes.
What type of events did you happen to you while you were young?
I was about 9 years old. I was 9 years old in 1968 when the Martin Luther King riot took place. And I remember that very vividly, where the Army Guard, National Guard came through our street and to protect the people from all the looting and the violence that was going on. Yeah. One thing I remember very vividly is Sears and Roebuck's that was on North Avenue, how they showed on television, at that time TV was black and white, how they just robbed that store and the looters was running in and out. That I remember. I remember when I was 12 years old, going to my middle school, which was Hampstead Hill Junior High, and having to fight with the whites after school because they didn't want us to go to school in their neighborhood. And when I turned 15, I went to Patterson, which was a predominantly white school, and spent 1 year there in the 10th grade. In my 11th grade year is when they started busing us to our area zone schools, where you could no longer go where you wanted to go, you have to go where you live. So if you lived in an all-black neighborhood, you had to attend an all-black school. You could not leave out of your zone, and if you wanted to go to a white school, which I wanted to go to, I could no longer go.
You wanted to go to a white school because?
There was less confusion at the time when I was coming up.
In ways their school was better in the education.
In the educational field, yes. Even though it was a city school, but if it was predominantly white, you got a lot better education.
A lot better education. Growing up in today, I couldn't realize I couldn't really take forth being forced to go to a school not of my choice or living in segregation where we have white water fountains, black water fountains, white bathrooms, black bathrooms. I couldn't imagine. Were there any presidents were there any black people who ran for president during your time?
No.
No, not when I was young. That only happened as I got older.
As you got older.
Yes.
Yeah. And well, all right. I think that pretty much sums it up for Miss Cookie Carroll. This is James, also broadcasting live with our interview of segregation. Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, I want to see that.
All right.